New feature alert. Deep research in Gemini.
All right, welcome back. And today we've got a new feature alert. This feature is called Deep Research. And you may have noticed that these buttons have now popped up along the bottom. You can also access Deep Research by clicking on Tools and going to Deep Research. Now, Deep Research dives deeply, can you imagine, into a concept that you choose. So maybe I'm doing a unit on penguins in my class. So I'm going to type penguins. So here's what happens. Gemini gives me a plan for how it's going to take on the deep research of the topic I have given it. Now, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to pause and I'm going to say, and we can see that it's actually updated what it's going to research. We're going to use simple, accessible language, emphasizing that they're birds that cannot fly but can swim. Perfect. This is a lot more in line with what I want, speaking to the fact that the more specific your prompt, the better the output is going to be. And now I'm going to let Gemini do some research for me. We can see here that it's researching over 40 websites. And it's done its work. Within 5 or 6 minutes, I have a simplified guide to penguins, biology, habitat, and conservation for young learners. So it's gone through over 40 websites to pull and synthesize all of this information. As I go down, I can see there's tons of stuff here. And now I have lots of content with which I can build some things with my students. Out of this, you can create a website, an infographic, a quiz, or flashcards based right on this content. You can also take this content, pop it into Gemini and say, now write this section for a grade 2 reader. What I love is that it's building us some information that we know is vetted, that we know is safe, that we can use with our students. It is very important you verify all of this, but the deep research aspect of Gemini is very, very good. It dives into multiple sources to confirm accuracy so that you can feel more confident in using this with your students. One key thing to note is that deep research only pops up when you're inside of Flash. If I switch to Pro, you'll notice deep research disappears. It's always in our benefit to be on Flash anyways, as it uses a lot less energy, and Pro is really designed for deep level coding. So if you're trying to have less of an environmental impact, you want faster results, or you're trying to do deep research, Gemini Flash is for you. If you get a chance to use it, I'd love to know about it. Tech tips at hdsb.ca. We'll see you later. Bye-bye.